And hello everybody, welcome back to British Stand. I hope you're all okay. It is seriously heating up in Epping. We're starting to see footage ahead of tonight's protest as police are going to be caging in, first and foremost, protesters attending, but the sheer volume of a police presence that's there now outside the Bell Hotel is utterly crazy. Of course, there is going to be a scheduled counter-protest, as always, but there is going to be continued protest tonight outside that Bell Hotel. And yeah, police are ready. There's dogs, there's riot vans, countless riot vans, and there's a mass amounts of police presence. We're going to go looking through all of the footage ahead of it, guys, but as always, please do hit the like button and hit the subscribe button and get involved in the live chat. We're going to be talking about Epping in tonight's show, but let's have a little look at the footage from the scene. So here's the first one.
So, as you see, the press area are going to be here, and the protest is going to take place there, and the counter protest going to be here. I don't know. I will show you in a bit.
Yeah, that's section 14.
On protester.
Section 14 is in place.
Yeah, section 14 are working on the protesters, not on the journalists.
Yeah, well, we're doing it. He said this is the press area behind, so we have to stay in that booth.
All right.
Look at this sheer volume of police presence there. You literally think there's about to be a war started. It's absolutely mental. You know, they really are trying to scapegoat the mainstream media. Oh, they're trying to psyop everybody. They're absolutely trying to psyop everybody within the United Kingdom and making out that this is literally just far-right fucks. That's why they've got that presence there. It completely makes sense. Look at this bit. Dogs.
Section 14 is in place actually for the protester here, for the counter protest behind them. I will show you where exactly. Let me show it there. Yeah. Little hotel. Bell Hotel in Epping. Past. So many.
is Adam Brooks. I'm at the Bell Hotel again in Epping, and we are currently behind metal barriers. We're like animals in a zoo at the moment. If you want to protest against the hotel, you have to be in designated areas, and they've even metal fenced the fields behind the camera for any overflow. If their hundreds do turn up, you have to go into a field. This police operation is very well organised and a very heavy police presence. We're hearing police dogs. There are riot vans everywhere. At the moment, there are far more police and far more press than there are protesters. I don't think the rain is helping, but at the moment, it looks like the police operation has done their job to try and stop big crowds coming tonight. Let's see.
Literally dogs. Listen to this. Dogs are here. Oh shit! Sorry, man. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to. Just we got thingy. Yeah, mental. The psyop is literally starting right now. Everything. There is more police presence. There's more police riot vans than actual protesters in attendance at this moment in time. Now, I don't know when things are starting to kick off, but as always expected, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be showing up tonight. Equally, there's quite a lot because you've obviously got the situation currently going on at the Britannia Hotel in Canary Wharf, and then you've also now got another protest in Epping. So there's going to be a lot of unanimous ones, and to be fair, this is probably a sign for more things to come over this summer. It feels like there's going to be a lot of protests like these over the summer. Keir Starmer's already warned his cabinet that is going to be the case. And yeah, we're going to be seeing a hell of a lot more of this as we do go into it. And yeah, this is the British public waking up. This is the British public trying to demand to the government and tell them exactly what they want. I'm going to go into the live chat, guys, and get a bit of comments from everybody ahead of tonight. What are you thinking? And do you think it is boiling over within the United Kingdom and these illegal migrant hotels? Let's have a little look here. Oh my God. Liam Strange says, no surprise to me. No, it's not a surprise. I mean, the situation with this is always going to be the case. You know, when it is people that are flying a St. George's flag, remember, these aren't far-right folks. They are the people of Epping. They are the people of Epping. They're women, their families, their children out there on the streets in their local area protesting about shutting that place down due to a sexual assault that occurred in that area. They have absolutely every single right. But what the government and what the mainstream media want to do is, of course, psyop the whole nation. They want to psyop them and say that it is just the far-right thugs. It's not just far-right. There's nothing to do with far-right whatsoever, but that's what they want to do, and they want to psyop. And this mass police presence with the riot vans, with the dogs, all of it, they're going to get the picture for the news. They're going to barricade the people in those cages, keep them in the cages. They're going to have the riot shields there, even though nothing's probably going to be happening, just so they can get that shot. Oh, far-right protest outside the illegal migrant hotel. It's all a part of the psyop. It's all about trying to paint the narrative, because they do not want illegal immigration to stop, because they would just follow what Greece have done over the last 2 days. They're in the ECHR. They've completely shut down their borders. They've defied Brussels. So they don't give a fuck, really, the UK government. They don't care whatsoever. And they're just focused solely on getting that shot and trying to psyop the rest of the nation. More on that Britannia Hotel as well. You know, this is continuing. This is snowballing out of control. They've just booked out the Britannia Hotel. Try it. Go onto TripAdvisor. Go onto Booking.com. Try and book a night stay anytime over the next month or two in the Britannia Hotel. I tried October. Couldn't get anything. And this place is always available, cancelling people's bookings to host migrants into a 4-star hotel in the city. And their way of probably doing it as well, you know, there's a lot of young city people, they would just fit in London. But there is no end in sight to these illegal hotels or migrant hotels being shut down anytime soon. It's all a part of the master plan by the looks of things. So, yeah, they're ready for the PSYOP tonight, and that's why there's a mass police presence there. Because there was only one occasion, there was 4 or 5 people on the first night of the Epping hotel protest that actually happened, that actually got violent. 3 or 4 people, maybe 5 at a max that were, went too far. I absolutely agree, shouldn't be attacking police officers, absolutely. But there's been, what, 3 or 4 more protests since then? And there's been nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's been completely peaceful. So there is no need for that presence. And there's no need for heading them or shoehorning them in to a little fence like they're cattle. You know, putting in behind barbed wire like they're cattle. Is absolutely disgusting and absolutely shocking to see. In my opinion. Yeah, you're right. They can't protect the hotel out there. Jesse Cotton says protecting the children is not far right. If the government won't protect our children, then the people have to do it themselves. And that's how they feel. They absolutely feel. Right. I'm getting a lot of complaints from someone called Mohammed in the live chat. Right, let's get rid of these guys. Abdul Rahim, you're going, mate. Sorry, I like a few comments now and then, but your comments are BS. Boot them out. See you, Abdul. More riot vans are out when Southampton play Bournemouth at football. There's freaking loads there, mate. What are you on about? There's a bit of beef in the live chat here, troops. There's a bit of beef in the live chat. But we are going to be following this very, very closely on what happens. Everybody wants to see what's going to be happening today. It's going to be probably pretty crazy. Obviously, emotions are flying high right now. They are. Right, let's get rid of this tip, by the way. Hide user on channel. Right, bye, Abdul. See you later. No, he's gone. Sorry. Don't want negativity in the live chat. We're trying to have a conversation here. I can't see the comments other than Abdul's comments, so they're out now. He's gone. Abdul's gone. Don't worry. But yeah, no, I don't know what time it's officially starting, but there's a lot of really good live streams that are currently on. I use X for this kind of stuff. There's a lot of guys here, a lot of reporters currently on the ground right now, covering this and what's going to be happening. And actually, as British Stand, as we do go into the summer, I am in negotiations with somebody to be a live correspondent on the ground at protests like these, and so we can get some footage on the ground as well. So we're sorting that out now, and hopefully as soon as possible we'll be able to be doing this, taking things to the next level here on the channel. But as you can probably tell, we aren't there tonight. So I'll be watching very closely at the PSYOP that is going to be happening in Epping. But ladies and gentlemen, I will be back with more further updates as the night continues. Do let me know your thoughts on everything down there in the comment section below. And also, we have just released, I'm sorry, I'm doing a shameless plug, but it is very, very fitting. And of course, listen, you know, it's a perfect t-shirt for this time, so do go to britishstand.com to go get them. Link is in the description. Jump over there, get these bad boys. Have a look, and I'll see you all in the next one. britishstand.com